Good afternoon, everyone. Next Generation Weather Forecaster Joe Shaka here at StormChaserJS.com, and I'm going to take a look at my weather station here, or at least I consider as a community, our weather station in the National Weather Service community and forecasting community. And I have a Davis Vantage Pro 2, but I do have a Davis Vantage View console just because I didn't want to switch out the console when I got the Davis Vantage Pro 2. So you can see the console right there behind the desk of my computer, and you can see there's a couple of cords here that are plugged into the weather station. One of them that is plugged in is the AC plug for the main power, and also inside there's 3C batteries. And then the second plug, where you can see it's plugged into another black USB port, and that is where the Davis Weather Link logger goes in, so you can upload your data to the internet and other third-party software, which I'm going to show you right now. So again, there is the console to the weather station. The outdoor unit is outside, mounted in various parts of my yard. But now if we take a look here at the screen, if you will, this here is Weather Solution by Thunderhead Technologies. Thunderhead Technologies is a very small, I believe it's only one guy now. It is a software that was developed by this man, Dan Hansen, who has been developing weather station software, I believe, for about 20 years now. And he has this software program here, Weather Solution. And basically what Weather Solution does is that you plug in the USB port, you follow the manual for the setup configuration, and basically by time all that is complete, you come out with a situation like you see here in front of you here. Now, these are the current conditions from the Davis Vantage Pro 2 outdoor unit. And what you see here is the average wind speed, and he built this. There's so many things within the software. Basically, what his goal was is to build a personal weather station software that you can use to basically meet the NWS official reports, and we can take a look at also some of those reports here that are offered within Weather Solution, just a sample to see what is actually in here. And I extremely highly recommend the Davis Vantage Pro 2, the WeatherLink software, and Weather Solution for a personal weather station. So what you can see here on the screen is a 2-minute average wind speed, which is here, which is 4. The gust speed, which is the 2.5-second update of whatever the wind speed and direction may be. And then obviously the 10-minute gust, and then you can see the rest from there. And the 2-minute average wind speed and average direction, which is right here, is the official wind measurement used by the National Weather Service, and also, again, by the ASOS, the Automatic Surface Systems Observations. So this again complies with the ASOS standard that you will see at any ASOS station, nationally and globally. So there is a brief overview of what you see on the display screen. And if I were to just, if you were example, to make a daily report from some of the text from today's data that has been observed so far at my location, you basically make a report following the instructions that pop up on the screen. And then you come out with a product like this. A climate summary report, daily, monthly, yearly, or whatever you want to set it to, whatever the date range you want to make it to. But this is most likely what it will look like. There's so many reports, I forget the exact setup. But once you have the software, you can explore and find out more things that are on here. And I've had the software for the Weather Solution for, I believe, almost 4 years now. And my Davis Vantage Pro 2 for about 6 years now. So there's a lot of historical data that I'm accumulating here at my location. But again, you can see the climate summary for my location, and then the various NWS format that you can see there. And if I continue to scroll down, also, and there's the end. So 2013 is where the records began, but I do have records going back a little bit further, which are in other parts of the software here. So again, that's a brief overview of the Weather Solution software by Thunderhead Technologies, Dan Hansen, and the Vantage Pro and the Vantage Pro 2, if you will, setup inside. So that's pretty fun stuff. So there's again the display on the screen. And now let's also take a look at what you can do with this weather data, that since you have it on your PC at your house and saved in various files on your computer, there's also ways you could share what you're reporting at your location. So I'm taking you over to my website now here, and you can see I have uploaded my weather data to 3 websites: Weather Underground, CWAP, and MesoWest. We're going to take a look at each one of these to show you what it is like to upload your data to these sites via Weather Solution and Thunderhead Technologies. So first of all, I'll start off here with Weather Underground, and you can see here, Here's my station as it pops up on the screen. Basically, it tells you every parameter that is on the Weather Solution software screen. You can see right there. And also what Weather Solution also uploads to Weather Underground is all the historical data from the day, and also bars and graphs. So you can see all your graphs and whatever it may be for the day. That you could go in here and change the dates or whatever you want to view around. So, and also, don't forget, you can view other stations in your area. So that is a quick look at Weather Underground through the Weather Solution software upload. I'll go back over here. Let's take a look, if you will, at the Citizens Weather Observer program. CWAP and MADIS. Now, this is much different than Weather Underground, if you will, in some sort of way. What CWAP is, it's part of NOAA, and it's a branch within the NOAA community, and you can upload your station data here, and it gets, if you will, processed and quality control checked. So if you have bad data, it will alert you, and whatever the case may be, they remove it from this site or whatever the case may be. But also, what is so important about MADIS and CWAP and also MesoWest, we'll take a look at just a minute, is that this data that we're seeing here on your screen, the MADIS takes this data and sends it off to, again, another branch of within NOAA. And basically what happens is that they make the forecast model better, given more surface analysis to make a better forecast from the forecast model, which helps us as weather forecasters and meteorologists, help us make better forecasts for the public. So again, it's a very, very important thing that we have here in the weather community around the globe. So again, here is the MADIS CWAP site. Again, same kind of deal. You upload your data to the site. You can see where your location is. You can see any radar, reflectivity, whatever it may be that comes through within the radar. You can see, your display panel, which, wow, looks actually pretty big on the PC. I've never used this before, but you can see what the display panel looks like. You could go over here. You can view your weather data in a text format. You can check on the information, basically, of the entire site. You can see more about that here. And also here you can look at more information about any weather station that's on the site. And also, I forget where it is in here, but you can also see pictures and some personal blogs about weather stations as well. Oh, here's also the really important part here. The quality control. So basically, again, here's the quality control for my station. Let me try to zoom out here so you can see the analysis and what actually has happened. And you can see more down here, and you can see some of the other historical and various other formats of exploring and seeing that data. And then finally, we'll take a look here at MesoWest. This is run by the University of Utah. And there it again, that quality control check, you can see okay. That means the data is good and it's not, if you will, off by any of the parameters that you see listed there. And this here also is a 5-minute update. Has your location of the weather station that you can change, like you can view the weather map on that site. You can view other weather stations around the region by going over here, selecting what you want to view, and then it will pop up on the screen. You can see how many of them there are around. Even within my 25-mile radius, again, there's mine right there, and there's a whole bunch of others on the screen. And if we go back over here, you can take a look at some of the graphical displays in more detail. There's a whole bunch of things you could do here on the website, but I won't go through them all here now because it will just take too long. But overall, you can see here, you're taking a look at the temperature graph, and down here, you're taking a look at some of the wind speeds that have been recorded. And you can obviously change the days, previous one day, whatever it may be. And there's a couple other options within the site here as well, where you can view back like years of data or however how long the station has been uploading to that site. But overall, that is a quick look, a quick glance at what I do here at my house with my weather station. So again, I highly recommend this software, and it's a great software to have. Thank you for watching.